Hello everyone and welcome to Epic or Trash, another episode. I can't believe we're nearly 20 episodes into this series. Holy Jesus, it's been a ride. From doing Review Tech USA and his counterpart JKB to now talking about Gamergate and all the crazy wonderful stuff that's happened. Because I gotta be advertiser friendly now. Apparently I am not allowed to be as mean as I was, because otherwise YouTube won't pay me.
You can't be 4chan.
Yeah, if I say 4chan I got banned. Oh no, it looks like I'm getting demonetized. I see the yellow dollar sign coming at me. Keep the dollar sign away now. And I'm greeted by my wonderful guest, CJ in the world of gaming. Say hello.
Good morning, even though it's good night where you live.
Yeah, it's night. It's like three in the bumfuck of nowhere, Georgia, in the morning for me. Yeah, and it's like 2 p.m. his time. So explain that logic to me. Anyhow,
I mean, I just woke up at 3:35 a.m. for some strange reason. So.
Well, I guess that's what happens when you do math. Anyhow, ignoring the fact that I have food in front of me, I am extremely hungry, and I've also got my lovely Dr. Pepper.
Nice.
So,
today we're going to react to another video about Gamergate. The one made by a YouTuber. I actually did watch his content, but his video on Gamergate is just full of shit. Like, I just watched it entirely. I couldn't, not really entirely, but from 10 minutes alone, I couldn't believe what I just watched. Like, a lot of revisionism, a lot of inaccurate statements. And it's just, holy shit.
Oh boy.
Like, it was so bad that I turned off the video multiple times.
Yeah, I got 5 minutes in, and that's all I could do. After 5 minutes, I was done. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it anymore. I gave up. So,
now, I also have a document which I'll show it briefly, mainly to show the evidence. But are you okay if you'll link in my document in the description?
Yeah, if you send me a link, I'll definitely post it below. But he's currently working on a document, just like I said in the previous part. So if you haven't checked out part 2, stop now, check out part 2, and then come back. Because I need to watch hours.
Who is Innuendo? Sorry. Who is Innuendo Studios? Innuendo Studios is a left-wing bread tuber. Bread tubers are much better. He's a bread tuber who is well known for a series called The Alt-Right Playbook. I did watch The Alt-Right Playbook. I actually enjoyed it because I wanted to see how to protect myself from the alt-right, I guess. Now, what are your opinion on the series?
What's my opinion? It's a lot of bullshit.
And a few years ago, 3 years ago, he made a video talking about how Gamergate prefigured the alt-right. I mean, Dan Olson said that Gamergate justifies terrorism, so I'm not even surprised. But let's see how it supposedly covers, how it supposedly prefigured the alt-right, shall we?
Go ahead.
But quick note that this dude is a cuckold.
We'll get into that in a moment, but go ahead and start the video. Oh my god.
Right. But let's start the video.
Fucking video games? Fucking video games. They made dozens of people miserable for years over video games. Not even fucking video games, fucking articles about fucking video games. This is what passes for legitimate grievance. Are you kidding me with this shit? Hi, my name is Ian Danskin. I'm a video essayist and media artist. I run the YouTube channel Innuendo Studios. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm here to talk to you about Gamergate.
Real quick, anybody who watches this video, don't even dare hit that subscribe button. You're not a fan of mine if you hit that subscribe button. With that being said, let's continue.
And I needed to get all of that out of the way. I'm going to talk about what Gamergate was and how it prefigured the alt-right.
Let's. I know it's kind of far-fetched. I know it's far-fetched, but let's listen to him. Let's listen. Let's see how it supposedly prefigured the alt-right, where, you know, kill people.
And there are going to be moments where you're nodding along with me going like, yeah, I get it. And then the sun's going to break through a crack in the wall and you'll suddenly remember that all this is happening because some folks, mostly ladies, said some stuff, provably true stuff, I might add, about video games. And a bunch of guys didn't like it.
A clarification. I know that it's kind of wrong to say that Anita Sarkeesian said it provably true stuff. It's just him bootlicking every feminist ever, because he himself is a feminist. But I just don't think that the opinion on video games is irrelevant. More so, let's see how he covers the Gamergate. Which, by the way, I have to clarify. Anita Sarkeesian is not really relevant to Gamergate. Every time he did research, Anita is just excluded.
Yeah, that was really funny, especially like with Gamergate 2 going on right now, because part 2 is started up recently last year.
Now, most of the interactions I had with r/Kotaku in Action, they said that Gamergate 2 is just something that it's just a boogeyman by journalists, because they said, they're misogynist, or most notably during, the Sweet Baby Incorporated.
Oh, God, Sweet Baby Inc., kill me. Kill me now.
It only took me Mudahar's video to understand why Sweet Baby Inc. is awful, and r/Gaming Circle Jerk called him an alt-right shill.
Oh my God, 8-Bit Eric was roasting the hell out of them. Shout out to 8-Bit Eric, friend of the channel. Eventually, I'm going to get him on the show. He made a ton of videos about them, and I saw one person's Discord post about them. And they're a very left-leaning person. They were talking so much shit about him. And when I asked for some evidence about how he's a homophobic, racist, narcissistic cuckold, when I asked for evidence, that person blocked me. I was like,
"All right, let's continue."
That was hysterical.
And you're gonna want to rip your hair out.
Yeah, I do want to rip my hair out after watching this abomination.
Oh, God. Let's roll the footage. Oh, God.
By the end of this, you will have a better understanding of what happened, but it will never not be bullshit. Also, oh my God, content warning.
Racism, sexism, anti-Semitism, homophobia, transphobia, rape threats, threats of violence, domestic abuse. Now, the only warnings I could kind of understand are sexism, racism, rape threats, threats of violence.
First of all, where the hell is the
anti-Semitism, homophobia, transphobia, and domestic abuse are something I still don't get.
Racism, sexism, anti-Semitism, homophobia, transphobia, rape threats, threats of violence, domestic abuse. I'm not going to depict or describe at length any of the worst stuff.
What does any of this have to do with the Jewish community? Can someone explain that to me real quick?
Neither do I understand.
But it's all in the mix. So if at any point you need to switch me off or mute me, you have my blessing.
All right, I'll mute you. Let's continue with the mute. No.
Please, that would do me a favor.
Brace yourselves. So some quick prehistory. In 2012, feminist media critic Anita Sarkeesian ran a Kickstarter campaign for a YouTube series on sexist tropes in video games.
That was a bullshit scam, and everybody fucking knows it because she didn't do shit with that money. Nothing. Not a goddamn thing with it other than fucking helping her fucking get like 2 tours and make 4 horrible videos about feminism and gaming that was total bullshit. And I know a bunch of YouTubers who debunk that shit because she's a retard.
Now, I did actually take a look at the videos about Anita's videos, and one of them was full shit. Like, she said how Princess Peach only had one main role in Super Mario Bros. 2. And even before this video was released, there were multiple instances where you could play as Peach, and she lost her role as just a damsel in distress. Like, what about Mario Kart, Super Mario RPG, Paper Mario? Just where she can actually be playable. She's not like... You get what I'm saying?
Can we go over the pictures just real quick? I want to go over this real quick, and then we're going to move on. Those katanas right there, right? Katana's not a real woman, first of all. She's a robot. She's an AI that was meant to keep John to pay attention, because John wouldn't pay attention to the male ones. That's canonical. So that's why Katana was made female. So that way he would fucking pay attention. That was the point of that. I forget the name of the Gears of War lady right there. She was the right-hand man besides Don to fucking Marcus. So, piss off with that. Let's see, what else? Miss fucking Pac-Man? Really? Really? That's a trope? Miss Pac-Man. Miss Pac-Man. No. Just unfucking believable. This thumbnail right here makes me want to kill myself. Literally, it makes me want to kill myself. Let's fast forward to it. I don't want to look at this anymore.
Games. And partway through the campaign, 4chan found it and said, "What if we ruined her life?" And a lot of the male general gaming public joined in.
Now, the funny thing about this, is that I did this research, but so far I couldn't find any evidence of Anita receiving bomb threats. Sure, I found some after, but it's mostly after the Kickstarter launched, like years after. But I searched like Kickstarter comments. You needed to pay them, but if you check them, 0 threats. I checked the YouTube comments, which is where the article Ian consulted. Said that he received death threats and bomb threats. The comments are disabled, so you can't really tell. So I checked the available comments, and they aren't even like. I checked the comments. Look. I checked the comments.
There's a hyperlink to the video. Oh, look at that. Wait, hold on. Highlight one of them for me real quick. There's a you can't expect. I want you to highlight that one real quick for me.
What you cannot expect to have a civil or intelligent argument with a Miss Saunders. She does not present any points herself anyway. She's trying to find something to bitch about and pretend she has it bad. It's the president she seriously believes herself, really.
Yes, roast her. Get felted, bitch. Get felted. Oh, she got felted, and I love it. Every moment of that. Get felted. Anyhow, let's continue on the video.
There's no evidence. I forgot to link the Kickstarter, but I can simply link.
We'll just link it in the documentary after we get through recording.
Right.
And by ruin her life, I'm not just talking 150 angry tweets, including dozens of rape and death threats per week.
Oh yeah, he's referring to the. I do understand what he's referring to. In 2015, in early 2015, she released she made a blog post on Tumblr detailing the worst abuse she received in a week. I'm not going to show it because because there are some graphic and actually offensive words that might get your channel terminated, but it's mostly mild. Like, I'll send you the link after I won't
downplay. I won't downplay she did get death threats, and I don't condone. I want to make this clear real quick. While I love making fun of stupid people like this, I don't condone it in my community, nor do I believe it should be condoned in any community of threats of harassment, sexual violence, sexual abuse, and physical violence. That's not okay. You wouldn't appreciate it if I did that to you, so why would you do it to others? That's the logic I look at it. Granted, that might be a little bit of a hypocrite of me, but at least once I apologize for mine, unlike most other people. I'm referencing a few people named the ones who sent.
Let's continue.
But let's continue.
Though that was a thing. I'm talking bomb threats. I'm talking canceled speaking engagements because someone threatened to shoot up a school. I'm talking FBI investigation. The harassers faced no meaningful repercussions.
Again, no evidence. I couldn't find any.
And in 2013, Zoe Quinn released Depression Quest, a free text game about living with depression. They received harassment off and on for the next year, most pointedly from an incel forum called Wizard Chan that doxed their phone number and made harassing phone calls telling them to kill themselves. The harassers faced no meaningful consequences.
Now, this is a funny thing he says. He said that Zoe Quinn received harassment from Wizard Chan because the only evidence that Zoe provided, I'll show you the only evidence Zoe provided that comes from Wizard Chan was these cherry-picked images, insulting Zoe, calling them ugly, saying they are depressed.
Look at her. Look at her. Look at it. It's like SpongeBob. Look at it. Look at it. Look at how ugly it is. She's really not that pretty of a woman, and that blue hair is really doing her no favors. It's making me think she gave Sonic the Hedgehog a little too much loving, if you get my drift.
Now, another thing is that Zoe never provided any evidence, like phone calls or
where's the call logs? Where's the police? Where the fuck is anything?
Also, keep in mind, Wizard Chan is an incel forum. I say incel because they're involuntary celibates, the original meaning.
Yeah.
Who struggle with a whole new level of social anxiety. I didn't know it even existed. And keep in mind, I'm socially anxious as well. So
I'm not a wizard when it comes to being social. I'm I try to be a pretty social butterfly, but even I have my limits. I only have a certain amount of energy, and then I'm just I might as well be a fart in the wind after a while. But yeah, what you told me off camera about this and some of the things I've read off camera, because we did some research. In case you're wondering, audience, we've done some research ahead of time. This forum's freaking crazy, so I will give him that much. He fucking, I don't know how the hell, because this video gets fucking dumber and dumber by the minute, but he somehow had a nugget of truth in there. So I guess a broken clock is right. Well, what was the phrase? Twice or something like that every once in a while?
Even a broken clock is right twice.
Yeah, so he got one. So he's got one. Maybe he might get two, but that also depends on if his wife will let him have two. How much of a cuckold he is.
So Zoe accused the Wizard Chan of harassment. They provided barely any evidence, but
two measly tweets.
Wizard Chan is an incel forum that struggles with social anxiety to the point that they aren't even willing to call anyone on the phone. And in fact, they made these 5 images, which my boy is going to link it. This one, which disproves the allegations of Zoe Quinn getting harassed. The allegations were bullshit.
So one post of her and 2 measly tweets. Yes, that's going to convince me you've been harassed with 2 measly tweets that only have you talking about it and one picture.
Now, the funny thing about the comments... the funny thing about the comments is that they said that one of the comments said that he was going to send malicious emails to Zoe, except Zoe never mentioned said emails.
So see, okay, so what the fuck was in the emails then? Would be my question, but Lord knows what's in there. Anyhow, I think we should get back to that video.
Another strawman argument. There's going to be a strawman argument.
Oh, yeah, there's going to be multiple. Oh, God.
Also, a quick note, Zoe Quinn is non-binary and has come out since the events in question. So when I call Zoe's harassment misogynist, understand I'm not calling Zoe a woman, but they were attacked by people who hate women because that's how they were perceived. Had they been out at the time, things probably would have gone down similarly. Gamergate was not going to respect their pronouns, but on top of misogyny, I would also be talking about NB erasure and transphobia.
Now, this is a strawman.
That's not fucking trans, God. Fucking motherfucking clown ass.
Now, the funny thing about this thing is that it's a straw man argument. And here's what: do you want to know when Zoe Queen came out as non-binary?
When? I want to see this shit.
In January of 2017.
Motherfucker! And that was going on during Gamergate. That motherfucking lying-ass little bastard.
So, even then, this is not a detail a lot of pro gamer gears knew, or they aren't willing to respect a shit person. Hi, Gamer Gazi. How's your life?
Oh my god. Oh, hey, look. Windows 95. Oh, I wish we could go back to Windows 95 because at least
this is when Zoe came out in 2017. So calling Gamergate transphobic is just a lie. It's just creepingly wrong.
That's not even trans, goddammit, because trans would imply that she's turning female to male. Non-binary is not fucking trans. You dumb motherfucking cuckold clown.
Now, the only person I don't respect her pronouns is Chris Chan, also because he became trans. Because
I'm not even touching Chris Chan with a fucking
for the rest
30-foot pole.
For the rest, I do respect their pronouns mainly because I don't even know their motivations.
But so far, I'm just gonna say, so far this video makes me feel like I am turning into a dumbass.
You're a dumbass. You're great.
Yes. No, wait, let me play the sound again.
Okay, here, I'll do it for you.
Because thank you. Mainly reference to this cockhole. Let's continue.
Okay. So our story begins in August 2014, the August that never ended. Depression quest after a prolonged period.
I'm sorry. August that never ended? Motherfucker. No. That ended when COVID happened. Fuck nugget.
Now, there's a detail which makes you realize how poorly researched this video is. Even one small detail. Listen.
On Greenlight, August that never ended. Depression Quest, after a prolonged period on Greenlight, finally releases on Steam as a free download with the option to pay what you want.
Oh, I remember you telling me about this. Go ahead and roll your footage.
Now, I just legitimately laughed at this because that's not how Steam works. He might have confused it with HIO or the Depression Quest official website because on Steam you can't really donate. You can't donate the money to the devs.
You know, it's either through microtransactions or you buy the game or the game's free. There is no donate to them. And they're getting rid of those donation buttons too. If you want to donate to them to like a Patreon, you got to use their special links in their profiles. They're no longer allowed to tag games to have those links. Steam is removing that. So this makes this video even more irrelevant than what it already was to begin with. So congratulations, this is evergreen content. I swear to God, these guys reminding me of Review Tech USA.
Now, the funny thing about this is that I checked the archived version on through archive.today and Wayback Machine. Yes, I actually decided to find the archives to prove my point. There was no, Zoe didn't link to donate. Like there was no link where you say, "Oh, donate to me."
Why am I not particularly shocked by stupid people?
Let's see. Now, wait. Here's a detail. Here's a small detail. You see the screen cap of the Zoe post?
Oh, yes. Well,
now, here's a one interesting thing. I'm going to bring this up because he omitted this part. He omitted this part.
All of that.
He omitted this, especially this detail. There was a typo up for a while that made it seem like Zoe and I were on break between March and June. This has apparently led some people to infer that her infidelity with Nathan Grayson began in early March. I want to clarify that I have no reason to believe or evidence to imply she was sleeping with him prior to late or early April. No, I believe they'd been friends for a while before that. This typo has since been corrected to make it clear we were on a break between May and June. To be clear, if there was any conflict of interest between Zoe and Nathan regarding coverage of Depression Quest prior to April, I have no evidence to imply it was sexual in nature. Also, to make it clear, that logs aren't doctored. I found the video and I sent it to a friend, but I'm going to send the video in the Discord server.
Yeah, and we'll watch it probably in part 4 of this, because I suspect at this point this is going to be a fucking 6-part series. I'm going to be in Halloween still trying to deal with Gamergate because of how much shit.
The funny thing is that he also admitted this.
Yeah, and then he just admits so much shit. And then he wants to like talk about how males are fucking misogynist. You dumb motherfucker. You're the one that's getting cuckolded by your wife. Your wife is getting out there right now getting rammed by 5 fucking guys. I'm sorry for being graphic. By 5 guys right now while you are sitting at home probably watching a YouTube video talking about how you're doing the right thing because you're a male feminist. No, you're not a male feminist. You are a male
Dumbass. You're a dumbass. You're great.
fucking idiots. Anyhow, roll the footage.
Remember this. And no, I never posted this to 4chan. And I have proof they never posted it to 4chan.
Oh, get rid of this.
Follow Zoe's ex-boyfriend Erin Yoni writes a nearly 10,000-word blog called The Zoe Post, in which he claims Quinn had been a shitty and unfaithful partner. For reference, 10,000 words is long enough that the Hugos would consider it a novelette.
Now, you said that it's 10,000 words to what would be considered a novelette, but it's irrelevant. I don't know why you brought that up.
Who gives a fuck?
Also, I have to point one thing. He's going to admit to one detail. I'm sure. I watched it. He's going to admit one detail. He said that Quinn cheated on Erin Yoni, but if you read the Zoe post, you see that not only did Quinn cheat on him, they were also psychologically abusive to him, gaslighted him. Like it was one of the shittiest partners Erin has ever met.
And get ready for how because I want you to play what he says about that first, and then we'll get into it. Because
if people don't want to believe me, I suggest them to read the whole Zoe post, even the archived version, because there's a detail which will be brought up.
Yeah, and it's linked in your document, correct?
Yeah, I want them to read the entire Zoe post so that they'll understand it wasn't just being shitty, just being an unfaithful partner.
Let's play what he says first, and then we'll bring it up, because the audience needs to hear what he has to say about this for us to make more sense of why we're talking about this portion of it. So go ahead and play his portion of it, and then we'll bring up.
Let's continue with the video, you mean?
Yeah, let's continue with his portion of it, and then we'll bring up our side and explain how much of a dumbass he is.
Yeah.
This is posted to forums on Penny Arcade and Something Awful, both of which immediately take it down, finding it at best a lot of toxic hearsay and at worst an invitation to harassment.
Now, this is kind of half true, because I found Something Awful. I found a screen cap. Can't believe I'm consulting Rational Wiki, which, by the way, this video actually consulted Rational Wiki as one of the sources.
Oh, God. Oh.
Look, I'm fine with talking with leftists and progressive people. I'm fine with people from both sides, with every side. You know, it's just that you can't consider Rational Wiki a scientifically accurate, factual science.
You know what I say to that? You know what I say to him?
Inform you that you're fired.
He's fired.
Now, here's the evidence. Except, want to know the funny thing? Thank you for joining the Something Awful forums in order to post a giant loving psychopathic hell dump about your ex-girlfriend in the forum about video games. Now,
my God.
I don't. Now, this is Erangioni. This was Erangioni. But want to know the funny thing? I think they said it to cover up Zoe. Want to know why?
Oh, God, why?
Because Zoe Quinn was actually relatively popular. Look, Zoe Quinn has a lol cow article. Zoe Quinn was relatively popular in Something Awful forums, and
God, she's a lol cow. Yeah. Oh, look at that. No, wait. Go back down, real quick. Look at that fucking picture. No, go back down. There's a reason why because it's censored. It's fine. I'm supposed to fucking believe a bitch like her, who is fucking using OnlyFans pictures, is somehow fighting for inequality in gaming. I'm supposed to fucking believe that. You can fuck off with that.
Now, ever heard of Mike Cernovich? Dude?
That name sounds familiar to me. Oh, boy, what's up?
According to Wikipedia, he's part of the manosphere. Oh, wait. Let me.
Oh, no. Oops.
Let's see. Well, let's see how Wikipedia describes him. Though he initially called himself alt-right, he dissociated from a movement after Richard Spencer became his public face. He became a prominent figure in the Gamergate harassment campaign against him. Want to know the funny thing about this? Whatever the funny thing about him being supposedly a prominent member in Gamergate.
Oh boy, what's up with this?
Is that his only relevance was that he was doxxed by Zoe Quinn and Margaret Pless.
And the new people who claim they're being doxxed and harassed are the fuckers who are doxing and harassing people. It is fucking unbelievable. Like I got another sound for this. They are just fucking around.
Fuck around, fuck around. Yeah, fuck.
And they need to
stop fucking around.
I'm just saying.
I think that is actually Something Awful was actually thinking of hiding Zoe's actions, because Zoe Quinn was a member of the Hell Dump forum, which was supposed to be a forum to kick out pedophiles in Something Awful, but has since become a forum to dox and SWAT people.
Oh my God,
they don't like.
Why am I not particularly shocked by that? Why am I not? I just, at this point, I am just like, I am so fucking mentally done by these fucking dumbasses. Let's continue rolling the video, because there's more shit that he says in this video. We're not even fucking 5 minutes into it. We are 45 minutes into the recording, and we only managed to get 3 minutes of the video, and I am already mentally wanting to end my life. And I've got 50 minutes of this shit.
Also, quick note, Something Awful helped Brianna Wu to fake her harassment.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. I don't have any fucking respect for assholes like these. No, go back to that picture. That picture's a perfect fucking example of jackasses like her who are fucking unbelievably useless, low-cow retards. Every one of them.
So Something Awful was directly or indirectly involved in a number of false flags, including the initial death threats against Brianna Wu and mocking of her sick dog, attempts to report Arthur Chu to the police for doing what could easily be constituted as a bomb threat, a number of minor trolling assaults across social media intended to promote.
So anyway, and I want to make it clear real quick. I'm going to go full camera for me real quick. I want to make it clear. I don't give a flying fuck if you do an OnlyFans. I don't give a flying fuck, and I'm not talking about you, CJ. Don't do that. That's weird. Anyhow, I don't care if you do an OnlyFans. I don't care if you like wear nothing but your fucking G-string because I guess that makes you happy and you like showing it off on the internet. I don't give a flying fuck about that. But you cannot fucking tell me that you didn't fucking at least somewhat bring the harassment on yourself when you damn well know the internet is full of people who are constantly harassing those who wear sexually provocative clothing. When you've known it for fucking years and yet you do it, and then you wonder why we call you a fucking local, because you set yourself up for it, jackwagon. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
No.
And it's like, again, I don't care. I've had friends who did OnlyFans, and I don't care. I told them I didn't care. You know why? Because that ain't none of my fucking business. However, you can't sit here and bitch when people making fun of you for doing OnlyFans. Congratulations. What did you think was going to happen? You want to make fun of Christians for wearing conservative clothing? I think we should be allowed to make fun of you for wearing no clothing. I'm just saying.
Continue. Let's continue since we're 45 minutes in and 3 minutes.
So Gioni workshops the post, adds a bunch of edgelord humor, and I'm using the word humor very generously.
Now, this is a weird statement that he said he workshopped the post because no one mentioned that he workshopped it. Like, not even Aaron said that he changed it. The post was there, like, there, and he admitted that the blog was quite snarky because wanted to fit into the forum. How's it called? Cringeworthy breakup stories, but I couldn't find any edgelord humor. I suggest you to read it entirely when you have free time, but I couldn't find any edgelord humor. Sure, it is snarky, but not edgelord.
I like edgelord humor, really, where he's making jokes about him literally getting fucked over by the person who was supposed to be his lover. The person who's supposed to have his back that fucked him over. Are you telling me it's edgelord humor now? So what, is he just supposed to take it? Is it like his girlfriend supposed to cuck him over? Is that what's supposed to happen? Because if so, buddy, that's not how the real world works. Maybe for you and your fucking other kin crazy fucking logic, it works. But in the real world, you can fuck off with that.
Let's continue, please, because
I have broken CJ. I have broken him.
Yeah, only 3 minutes in, you already spewed out loads of bullshit.
I can't believe I'm going to have to do 50 minutes of this. Just not enough crack in this world for me.
Repost it to 3 different subforums on 4chan.
Oh yeah, this is another lie. With the proof of being the wrong source. Funny thing that he says from 3 forums because he consulted Rational Wiki. It allegedly says he posted on 4.
See, and this is why we're having to pause every 3 seconds when we're trying to watch the video. Is because he spends so much fucking lies and misandry and bullshit that we're forced to stop it every 3 seconds to prove it wrong.
Want to know the funny thing about this? One of the funny thing about allegedly posting this on 4chan is that they used the wrong source. Rational Wiki used the wrong source. That was not the first time it was posted. Let me see when it was actually posted.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I can show you that he was not the one that posted it. Also, I have to bring up that, look, let's read this. He never posted it to 4chan. And I can prove it even with this proof. I can tell it's not him because this is not how he speaks. He's a leftist himself, so I don't understand why he says SJW.
Because he is an SJW. No, excuse me. He's not an SJW. I'm sorry, Detective SJW. Wolfila, I'm not Wolfila Wampa. I am truly sorry. This is not an SJW. This is a dumbass.
You're a dumbass. You're great.
Here, I can find here the 3 here.
Oh my god, it's so
Here, there's zero proof. This is proof that he wasn't the one that posted it. Also, the claim that it was posted. Also, the claim that it was posted on /B in the boards of B and Paul is illogical because they have nothing to do with with politics. Sorry, they have nothing to do with politics.
It is unfucking believable. Unfucking believable. I just unfucking believable. I'm just at a loss of words. I am at a loss of words, and I am struggling to not have a mental breakdown and wake up my whole family seeing the amount of bullshit that this guy has spilled in 3 minutes. Let's try to at least get to the 10-minute mark before we end this recording. Let's try to make it. Can we make it to the 10-minute mark? Pause it real quick. If we make it to the 10-minute mark, then I need everybody who watched this video to hit that subscribe button, to like, share, comment, subscribe to the Patreon, and join the Discord server. If we make it to the 10-minute mark before the end of this recording, because we got 15 minutes, let's make it happen, baby.
All right, let's continue.
Whether Zoe Quinn was a good partner. Forums on 4chan. We're not going to litigate whether Zoe Quinn was a good partner. I don't know, and I don't care. I don't think anyone on this call is trying to date them, so I don't see how it's our business.
I'll translate that for you. The post also mentions how Zoe is psychologically abusive and gaslighted Aaron, but we're not going to mention that because it doesn't fit with the narrative that feminists can be bad as well, can be abusive as well.
The same fucking person who wore no fucking clothing and then wants to bitch about how she's getting harassed turns out to be a harasser and abuser herself. Who fucking knew that projection was a thing? Dumbass.
Let's see.
What is known is that the relationship lasted about 5 months, and after it ended, Gioni began stalking Quinn.
Holy shit! This is a detail. Holy shit! This is a detail. I heard of this. I was like, I want to go to Ian's house and just throw him out of the window. Listen to this detail.
Gioni has, in fact, laid out how he stalked Quinn in meticulous detail in interviews and why he feels it was justified.
The only interviews I could find was one actually good interview, like neutral, where it was friendly, and 2 interviews by BuzzFeed, 1, and 2 the Washington Post.
BuzzFeed, fucking BuzzFeed. He's really sourcing BuzzFeed as somehow a credible source. You have got to be the dumbest fucking person to have ever been born. You have somehow won the Charles Darwin Award and you haven't died yet. That is a gold star level stupidity I have never, ever fucking seen in my entire life, and I've been alive for nearly 25 years. What the flying through a rolling donut fuck is wrong with you?
Here's the interviews.
Please source me where it shows how he stalked her. I want to know. Let me guess. He didn't do it.
Stalk. No.
See, look at it. Look, really? Fuck off, Washington Post. Fuck off, and fuck off BuzzFeed. I'm so glad BuzzFeed shut down. Fuck them. Useless fucking uncredible bullshit source organization piece of trash. But too bad they're in the fucking Huffington Post, so I gotta deal with them.
I found it.
Oh my god, that's great. I love that people say cucks are assholes because you are a cuckold, you fucking cuckold. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Oh, it's the audio. This is the SoundCloud, and this is the transcript on of the BuzzFeed interview.
The BuzzFeed phone call.
No, this is the Washington Post phone call.
So I think we'll reserve that for the second part because, like I said, we have less than 10 minutes now So I gotta make that goal because we need to get them Patreon members. And the whole YouTube shtick, I just fucking
so the stalking queen doesn't exist. He made it up because I couldn't even find it elsewhere.
We've got the interviews right there.
Gamergate articles.
It's also been corroborated by a friend that Quinn briefly considered taking him back at a games conference in San Francisco, but he became violent during sex, and Quinn left the apartment in the middle of the night with visible bruises.
No corroboration happened.
No pictures. But there's pictures of her with her butt out.
He would have linked it. You think he would have linked it, right?
No, but he linked his Patreon. You can join his Patreon. You can join the Liar's fucking Patreon, though.
He linked the Rational Wiki. Also, if I found the exact opposite. I didn't find someone corroborating against Aaron. I found someone corroborating in favor of Aaron. I found the exact opposite.
Oh, this ought to be good.
You see, I found this interesting Medium.com blog where this friend of Aaron explained that Zoe manipulated Aaron, like lied to him, like he manipulated him.
You mind if I read these 4 points real quick?
No, these are not irrelevant.
I want to read this because I feel like this is going to just help set up how fucking stupid all of this really is.
No, these are 4 points talking about the writer's life, so it's not really.
It's not in respect to the person who's supposed to be Aaron's friend.
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay, between the
night I met up with Aaron on the subway.
Here, I'll read it. Between the night I met up with Aaron on the subway stop and the night published on the Thero Post as a WordPress blog from my room, we spent a month doing two things: drinking and talking about his breakup. Breakups in general, really. Also, livelihoods of socially dysfunctional internet harassment, probable theory, and at some point, what? Wait a minute, what? The fuck does that got to do with anything?
Now, here's the one thing. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning. I, a graceful swan, have just fallen down and have the flight of stairs. We're walking to a 24-hour convenience store for Aaron to buy more cigarettes. Don't smoke. It's harmful. Aaron is carrying my flask, a gesture of goodwill with undertones of really, Rachel, you probably had enough. He talked about this 1 week when Zoe had been in town and he'd been so excited to spend time with her. But she had really gotten weird and told him where a bunch of people crashing at her place out of the blue so she couldn't hang out with him. When he asked her if he could visit, she didn't give up being a good hostess. She said, no way. She was working too hard. I mean, considering Zoe's game was made on CSS, it's not really a lot of effort.
Oh my
when he asked
God.
her if there was something wrong, if there was a reason she didn't want to see him, she told him she was crazy for thinking that that might be the case. God, honestly, she just had a lot of work. She didn't need some clingy programmer getting on her case when she had guests. Don't be ridiculous. Don't be so possessive. I'll link this article as well, so you can read it. But you can see that this is testimony that Zoe is actually a manipulative person who gaslighted Aaron to not trusting one of his friends.
But again, this is the same person who claims they were harassed, they were dogs, they were this, and that and the other, but they're fucking gaslighting one of their best goddamn friends, they're fucking them over, and then they're fucking them over some more, and then they want to be their lovers just to fuck them over even more because they're a fucking jackass, but then they want to turn around and post pictures of their butt fucking naked with a G-string on, so I guess that's not fully naked, but again, they're the ones getting harassed, but they're the ones fucking harassing, manipulating, gaslighting, lying sons of bitches.
I hope I'll show you the links. So, like my documents, and.
Oh my God, I'm gonna die. I'm like Markiplier. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die.
Let's continue. I guess I destroyed him instead of him destroying me.
Oh my God.
Off of the abusive ex-boyfriend's post, 4chan decides it's going to make Zoe Quinn one of their next big targets.
No.
And
this fucking cockhold over here. This cockhold. This fucking cuckold. You wonder why I'm not a big supporter of fucking polyamorous relationships? Because it causes jackasses like these to think they've actually got some logic. No, the fuck they don't. They got nothing but being a dumbass.
Let's continue, shall we?
Sets up a private IRC channel to plan the campaign.
Now the IRC channel. Now the fact that they created the IRC channel is true. I can confirm that the IRC channel was called Burgers and Fries, but the claim that it's private is bullshit. Want to know why? It's literally a public. It's public. You can see that he. Wait, where's it? Where's the?
Oh,
wait.
Good God. Oh, don't tell me they deleted it. I will die laughing if they delete it.
Wait.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
In all seriousness, the chat. No, wait. I found the Gamergate timeline.
Yeah, it was GGG. Please kill me now so I don't have to watch the rest of this fucking
contrary
video.
to what this Eden Wake makes you want to believe, the IRC channel was public. Look, even here it stated that it's public. Where is it?
It's public. It's public right there. And you click on it. And it's fucking public. Where's the privateness? Where's the fucking privateness? Are you dead?
They spread it out on 4chan.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the bullshit misinformation that I'm so sick and fucking tired of on YouTube. I'm sick and fucking tired of seeing content that spreads misinformation, spreads bullshit to fucking everywhere they can possibly can, because these fucking cockholds don't understand what the fuck they're doing. They just turn on a camera and they spout off bullshit. It's the most tremendously stupid thing they've ever seen, and we need to build a wall around them, because if we don't build a wall around them, they're gonna destroy America.
Want to know the funny thing about the IRC chat log being supposedly to target Zoe Quinn? Is that it's literally a private chat log where people talk about random news. This is something Mundane Matt confirmed. You know, Mundane Matt, the same person who years later will false flag people.
Oh yeah, was false flagging people the same way the Review Tech USA does. It's just unfucking believable. It's like, oh my God. It's like, I swear to God, all these fucking people must run a special cuckold circle that is like a cult. It must be a cult. That's what it is. That explains everything. I'm going to talk to Triton about investigating the cult of cuckolds, and we'll start with Mundane Matt and this dumbass here.
Let's continue.
The channel is called Burgers and Fries, a reference to Gioni claiming Quinn had cheated on them with 5 guys.
See,
that's true. It is based on the 5 Guys Burger and Fries, which is
a phenomenal restaurant. Real quick, if you've never been there, CJ, if you ever come to the U.S., I'm not saying where he's from. If you ever come to the U.S., and I get the chance, I would love to show you 5 Guys Burger and Fries. They're a phenomenal fast food restaurant. They are a fast food restaurant. I will keep that in mind. But they make phenomenal burgers and fries. Legitimately, they're one of the best.
Nice.
But they are very expensive.
Too bad every time I think of burgers and fries, I think of this shithead.
Yeah, that's just ruined 5 Guys Burgers and Fries for me.
This is in the Quinn had cheated on them with 5 guys. A couple of sentences in the Zoe post, which Gioni would later claim were a typo, implied one of the 5 guys was games journalist Nathan Grayson, and that Quinn had slept with him in exchange for a good review of Depression Quest.
Now, you know that this is a thing that circulates around. If you read about Gamergate, you know it might circulate around, right? There's a rumor that, you know.
God, why
except
am I
it's bullshit. It was just bullshit.
I
read the archived version.
Again, with the lies. Again, with the lies. Again, with the gaslighting and the manipulation. I swear, cuckolds must be good at it. Maybe that's why they're so good at being cuckolds, because they understand how the gaslighting game works. Like that's my only explanation.
Now, the funny thing is, what can I say? The funny thing is, more proof that he wasn't the one that posted it on 4chan. Aaron, read this.
Let's see. Also, if you're coming from the 4chan or like a thread to find something to bash on the SJWs for what are you even doing with your life?
Exactly. He too believed that the supposed harassment from the 4chan was harassing Zoe. But when he joined 4chan, he saw it. He said, "Oh, they're actually not."
Yeah, no, they're not. It just more bullshit, more lying, more manipulation.
You can see, you can read the archives, like the archive version, and you can see he never implied it. In fact, the typo, this was the actual typo. Read. Where's the typo? Read. This is the typo, that there was a break between March and June. And the typo was that Zoe cheated on Aaron for even longer. That was the typo. Not
he meant to say that it was between May and May and June, correct?
Yeah.
And he accidentally implied that it was March through June, which obviously was an accident. He didn't intend to, but
the typo wasn't that he implied that Zoe had sex in exchange of a review. Also, a typo changing an entire implication like this is just illogical. Don't you think about this?
Because where's the evidence? Where is the evidence? Is he going to show me the evidence? Because so far all he's done is show me the fucking act 0 of the thing, and has refused to scroll down any further, refused to show me any extra pictures, refused to show me some articles, show me at least a fucking tweet, something, Facebook post.
Now, speaking of tweets,
MySpace. I'll take MySpace.
The even more hilarious. Want to know something even more hilarious?
God. See, it's so bad that it's fucking up your article because your brain's melting from the stupidity.
Yeah, I want to know the funny thing about the rumor that Zoe had sex in exchange of a review. Nathan Grayson. Oh, fuck.
No way. No way they're covering up the evidence. They're covering it up. I told you, man. I told you. God. I'll cut this out. Let's continue with the video.
All right.
Given the anger that they'd seen drummed up against women in games with the previous Anita Sarkeesian hate mob, Burgers and Fries decides to focus on this breach of ethics in games journalism as a cover story.
As a cover story.
I don't even need to explain on that one. I showed if anyone's willing to read the chat log, so you see that this is bullshit.
Many of them howling with laughter at the thought that male gamers would probably buy it. This way, destroying Quinn's life and career and turning their community against them would appear to be an unfortunate byproduct of a legitimate consumer revolt.
What?
Would appear to be an unfortunate byproduct.
What the fuck is this?
Of
King George III? Hold on, pause it. What is he, fucking King George III is turning against the fucking Revolutionary Army, is making them shit about the Revolutionary Army just so he can get his British soldiers to kill all the people who want freedom? Is that what this is? Because that's what he's fucking reminding me of. He's kind of sounding a little like Joseph Stalin, and I don't like that at all. Because he's making up shit like Joseph Stalin would have. Over and over and over and over and over again.
So, the supposed IRC, Zoe Quinn leaked the IRC chat logs, except they manipulated the evidence. Hey Alexa, please don't disturb.
All
right, where's?
Oh God, just unbelievable. We have gone. Oh my God, unbelievable.
Zoe Quinn proves that Gamergate is a conspiracy.
Oh my God.
Look,
Look
Just
at
the evidence that Zoe actually manipulated the evidence.
look at this. Look at this. Unfucking believable. She's fucking
Also-
with code.
Also, it's funny.
fucking-
Want to know one funny thing? Zoe constantly highlighted Roguestar, who's actually an imbecile.
I'm fucking
Who's actually
unbelievable.
an imbecile and got called out by everyone.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I'm all out of time for now. And it's...
Yeah.
God damn it. This is gonna be...
Where's
We're at the hour mark now. So... I am going to call it quits here for now because my brain is fucking fried at this point. I am fried.
and we're 5 minutes. That's how shit this video is.
Oh my god! So
we were able to reach 10 minutes and yet 5 minutes with this abomination.
unfucking believable. So, audience members, if you have any sort of pity on me, please give me some pity bucks by donating to my Streamlabs. You may just find yourself on an episode just like this if you do so. Join the Patreon, like I said, to help support the channel. There's a good chance this may become his episode may get 2 versions depending on if I can remember to edit. Because my brain's rotting out of my skull at this point and I'm dying. Like I said, join the Discord server. Oh god.
Today is dead. Is dead as of now.
Oh, congratulations. Zoe did it. I guarantee you that's what happened. I guarantee you she fucking did it. She sniped it down because she knew that we were going to take down her tremendous stupidity. So she's trying to hide the evidence. I guarantee it. I can guarantee every bit of it because I am the most tremendous YouTuber that ever lived. Mr. Beast is fake news. I am the most tremendous YouTuber. And with that, I'm going to bid everyone a good day and a good night. Vote for me for president.
Now he's going to talk about the tactics Gamergate supposedly used. This time, I suggest you to watch the tactics of the Alright playbook so that you can clearly understand what he's talking about, so that we can argue and debunk this piece of shit cuckold.
Oh yeah, we definitely will. But
I watched the card. Sorry, I watched the control the conversation, never play defense. The card says moops.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it for him. Don't spoil it. We'll get into that in the next part. But until such time, thank you everyone for watching. And this is AJ Tins of the Den of Tims. Fuck me. And
I
CJ.
tell you this because I tell you this because I want to remind you. I suggest you to watch those videos so that you can you will have a clear understanding. And
I've already seen those videos.
We can work to see how we'll debunk it.
Oh God. Anyhow, until the next part, if there's going to be a next part in Jesus Christ. Until next time, this is AJ Tins of the Den of Tims and CJ in the world of I'm going to make you pick another topic next time. Signing out. Have a great night, everyone.
Good night.